quite windy, cold, wet. As you can see, I'm hiking here in the paradise. What? What do you mean in the paradise? Well, I have heard that hell is supposed to be hot and dry, and because it's cold and wet here, it's completely opposite, so this must be paradise. It's about 3 degrees above freezing point. And the moisture and the wind makes it a little colder. Don't like cold and wet at all. So why I'm living here, I don't know. I should move to California or something like that, so I could see the sun even once a month. But it's been a couple of weeks without the sun now. Don't dig it that much. It's beginning of April and it should be a little warmer currently, but what can you do? I thought I would make a short video about one ways doing fire here in wet forest. Everything is quite wet, so not much dry stuff you can find from here. As you can see, there is still little snow. Can you see it? That white stuff here, it's there. Snow. Mainly in open areas here where there are trees above. No snow anymore. But it's been raining about a week now, and we had something like 50 centimeters of snow, maybe a little less. So it's melted and it's all here on the ground. It's wet, really wet. I'll bet that those are quite wet, so no use. Let's check this one. Yeah. Completely wet. So, how to make a fire here? Well, obviously we have to find something that is dry, because wet stuff don't burn, obviously. And what is dry are these branches here under big spruce trees. They block the snow pretty much and some of the rain, so it's much drier under these trees than it's elsewhere. So under these big trees there are these dead branches and they are usually quite dry. Let's try this one. Yep, it's pretty dry. Just my luck. It happens. You know what? I just placed my backpack to the ground and to the one place where the rabbit had visited. So nice one. Okay, now that I have gathered some hopefully dry firewood, dead branches, let's try if we can start the fire. So first we are gonna do some kindling to help the fire get started, and knife is pretty nice tool to do those. So I have my SE3 knife here. If it's windy, it would be a good idea to find a spot where the wind is not so strong. Also, if the spot is dry, it could help. You know, you could use something like these disposable paper plates as a base, but basically it's not needed. These are not completely dry, but there isn't anything that is more drier, so these have to do. So you know the drill. Make small kindling, then little bigger ones, etc. So now that I have made some kindling, I'm going to break out my fire kit and let's see what happens. You know, you could use bow and a stick and spend a few hours to try to make a fire, but you know, something like this is quite handy also. You know, you could have something dry like cotton, etc. It makes things easier. I'm gonna do a video about my fire kit someday, but you know, you should always have few options. I can see one of them, candle. You know how this works, so at least you can get some fire. Too easy, right? Let's see. Don't know, do you hear the wind? but it's quite hard, and every time I get the fire started it blows harder and puts my fire off. So let's keep trying. Finally, I had to use one cotton ball. Where's the camera? Here. I had to use one of these to get the fire started. But now they are burning, so I'm just gonna wait a little bit and use bigger kindling. And try to cover this from the wind. It's burning, yeah. Obviously, now the paper plate is burning also, and it helps the fire. Had to turn my camera off for a while because my batteries are quite crappy, but just keep adding bigger firewood to the fire. It'll burn nice and warm. Just make sure that you don't burn the whole forest. These bigger ones start to burn, but as you can see, it is quite moist, so no good. Spruce trees, quite nice, good, because it have resin inside the wood. It makes it burn even better. So this is one way to make a fire here in wet forest. Just keep adding bigger and bigger items. Now the wind only helps the fire get going.